Nerd Jason here, coming at you with the review for the Acolyte episode 5. There will be spoilers, um, so just be forewarned, I will be spoiling pretty much everything here. So now let's get down to it. Episode 5. This is probably the best of the episodes so far, or I guess I could say least worst. Some of the fight scenes were pretty cool. But I think Leslie Headland or someone had said that the fight scenes in this were going to be rival those that, if not even better than the ones that we saw in episode 1, like Duel of the Fates with Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. That turned out not to be true, but it was entertaining. Still, the fight scenes were good, not too bad. We got the big reveal of Smilo Ren here, the stranger, and even though I said this is the best of, or the least worst of all of them, the story is still pretty nonsensical. With May, she just kind of switches up. Last episode she was going to turn herself in. Towards the end of this episode, turns out that she did not decide not to turn herself in. Something else happens, but like I said, the fight scene was pretty cool. So, and the stranger, well, it was cool. It was entertaining enough. And in that fight, Daphne Keane comes in. I don't remember her character's name, but she came in and she put up a good fight too. She's one of the ones that put up more of a fight than some of the other Jedi that got taken out unceremoniously and quick. Somehow, I guess she was a better fighter, even though she ends up dying here too. We get the big reveal of Smilo Ren. It ends up being the apothecary. The guy that made the poison. Manny Jacinto, the actor, he actually did a very good job. He's a pretty good actor. Another bright spot in the show. Him and So are the two guys that I think are actually pretty good actors, putting on a good performance. Because all the other performances pretty wooden, pretty flat. The story, once again, nonsensical. At the end here, when you think May and Osha meet up, May ends up knocking out Osha and taking her place. She uses the lightsaber to cut her hair to make her look more like Osha. And then she goes back to Master So at the end, that pretending to be Osha. Somehow I guess Master So can't sense that that's just not his former Padawan. I don't know, maybe they have the same, maybe they feel the same throughout the Force. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, the story is nonsensical. The dialogue is not good. The action was okay this episode. It was little, this was so far the least worst of the 5 episodes. So I'll give this one a 4. So that's 4 beers out of a 12 pack. So I only had to drink 4 of them to get more enjoyment out of this show. It wasn't as bad as episode 3, where I had to drink a whole 12 pack to find some form of enjoyment in that show. I guess the only enjoyment you get is talking about some of the stuff that's going on in this show. Once again, pretty nonsensical. Still the best episode of the bunch, the least worst episode so far. Again, bright spots. Manny Jacinto plays the stranger. He actually did a pretty good job as the Sith character. Okay fight scene, pretty good fight scene with So, the other good, decent actor in the show, who's putting on a decent performance. So 4 beers out of a 12 pack to enjoy the show. That is my review. I will be back next week. We got 3 episodes left, so I'll be back next week with a review of episode 6, and then we'll be finishing off this show within a month. So with that, like I said, 4 beers out of a 12 pack. Still not great. This one was slightly above average. Action-wise, story-wise, still nonsensical. But that is all I got to say about this one. I'll be back next week. Until then, Nerd Jason out.